So I'm really excited to be here today, and since this is my first talk on DLD, I will just introduce myself and tell a little bit about what I do. So 5 years ago, I created a website which grew into the largest social network in Russia and Ukraine and some other countries. The company is called VK right now, and it is the largest social network, like I said, according to Comscore. And as you can see, we are one of the reasons why Facebook is not doing too well in Russia. So the other name of the company is ВКонтакте, as it's sometimes pronounced on the West. But the international brand is VK. So we have 33 million daily unique visitors, and we've been growing very fast lately. You can see this New Year celebration in Russia by this graph. And it's probably one of the reasons why we banned advertisements promoting alcoholic beverages on our network. Because you see this kind of embarrassing. So 33 million daily unique visitors, about 70 million monthly actives, and well, maybe 160 million registered users. So Comscore says we are the fourth most viewed website among Europeans, which is pretty good. And you can see that there are 5 top sites there, and you have 3 American companies and 3 European companies, and apparently we could do much better. So Europe, we can do a lot more to improve this. I think that's about it. That's the last slide I have on VK, because it's not really the reason I came here today. So we tried hard to find a metric in which VK would be the first one. And Comscore come to our rescue, and you get this absolute leader in user engagement in Europe slide. And obviously we are the most efficient tool in wasting your time. So if you want to lose more time than you already do, feel free to join. Yeah. So let's switch to the main topic of our meeting today. It's Wikipedia. Why I think that Wikipedia is important? First of all, unlike VK, which is a financially, it's a profitable product, and it has a clear and predictable financial future. The financial future of Wikipedia is not that predictable. At the same time, Wikipedia is by far a much more important web service for the global community, and it is always underestimated. I think that Wikipedia is arguably the most important digital project created so far by humankind, and I will try to prove this idea. So I realized that Wikipedia may be more important than we are used to think when I saw that 7 out of 10 times I search something on the internet, I end up looking on a Wikipedia article. So 70% of my Google searches bring me to Wikipedia. And then goes this question, why? Why does that happen? It happens obviously because Wikipedia contains a lot of structured and objective information. That's exactly that you are searching for on the internet. That's what you want to get. And then it occurred to me that there are different, not every web project is like that. There are different kind of web projects, and some of them aim at collecting, structuring information, while the other ones are doing a lot to facilitate human communication, interaction between individuals. And then there's a whole range of web services in between. Some of them are concerned about gathering information. Some of them are only about communication. And on this slide, you see the web services on the right that don't store, don't accumulate widely useful information, while the services on the left, they do this. And the services on the left, they grow more and more important and more useful as times go by, and they accumulate more and more widely useful and searchable information. And sure, you have some websites in between, like Facebook, which is basically about communication, but at the same time it has a vast database of profiles and social graph and interest graph and so on. And then there's another metric with which we can compare web projects. But last thing I want to say about this slide is that the projects on the left tend to be more robust and more long-term, because the ones on the right are often prone to fashion. You can use one instant messaging today, one instant messaging system today, and then switch to some other instant messaging tomorrow. But those on the left, they're more long-term. They're more important. And then, this is funny, I call it greed axis. Well, the greed axis doesn't mean that the more greedy you get, the more profitable you become. In most cases, it's the other way around. But I put some social networks in here because social networking is something that I'm involved in. And you see classmates.com at the top, one of the first social networks, but it was so greedy that it charged its users for sending private messages, and eventually it came to decline. And then you have StudiVZ, a very famous German social network that came to decline for approximately the same reasons. There were many factors at play, but they were too hard on advertisements, and users become less loyal to them. But why is it important to be more altruistic and less greedy? It's important because most web services rely on user-generated information. And since user-generated information is so important for them, users must not feel offended, they must not feel used by the service. They must feel that the service cares about them. So greediness is something that the greed axis is how the users perceive the platform, as greedy or as not greedy. You see that Google Plus, it doesn't actually have any advertisements right now, so it's the most altruistic this year. And so when we combine the greed axis and the information communication axis, we can get some interesting results. So these are some examples that I found. You can see communication information as X and altruism as Y. And what you could see here is that Wikipedia is on the right upper position, which I think is the best sport if we talk about how long this project will survive and how long it will live. Why do I think so? I think that altruism is important for a project to be long-term, and we could see this by looking at classmates.com or StudiVZ or MySpace. And I think that communication information is also important for a project to be robust. So Wikipedia is basically in the best spot here. And the last thing I wanted to say about it is that humanity, well, there's a theory that humanity is different from the rest of the biosphere because of its ability to transfer its knowledge to the next generation. That's the most distinguishing trait that makes us evolve as a species throughout the last maybe 20,000 years. We don't evolve biologically, but we evolved culturally, scientifically, in terms of data we accumulate. And Wikipedia is probably the best effort so far to accumulate the knowledge of humanity on a large scale throughout the widest range of sources. And Wikipedia thus could be regarded as the memory section of the global brain phenomenon, which my friend and partner Yuri Milner likes to talk about. So since Wikipedia is a part of this global brain phenomenon, and since Wikipedia is here for a long time, I think we underestimate its importance. We often take it for granted, but really Wikipedia is more vulnerable than we used to think, and since it does a lot for us, I think it would be good to do a lot for Wikipedia. And I think that I could start by saying that I'm personally ready to donate $1 million to Wikipedia, and I hope that Jimmy and the board will approve this decision and accept the donation. Come on. Come on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate this, thank you. But the reason I came here today, the reason I traveled from St. Petersburg today, by the way, it's my first public appearance and my first conference. I didn't feel the need to do this before. Thank you. Is that I think that, well, there are a lot of, obviously there are a lot of successful people here who could do a lot more for Wikipedia, because, you know, Wikipedia is doing more for example, for education system. We talked yesterday about education system a lot, but I feel that Wikipedia does more to educate young people and middle-aged people and elderly people than some of the governments of the world. So I don't think it's really fair what is happening right now when Wikipedia has to take contributions throughout several months in a year, and the situation could be improved. And so I really call for action here, that we support Wikipedia in a broader way than we did before. Thank you.